Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the Miss Finn Show. I am your host, Miss Fins. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hit that like button, guys. Hit the like button. Let everybody know we are live. Thank you, guys. Hit that like button. Ladies and gentlemen, what a game. What a game. I am so excited and happy that we got to see that game. Oh, my Lord. Ladies and gentlemen, hit that like button. Thank you so much for coming through. Man, we won. More than anything else, we won and we're still alive. We are still alive, guys. Yeah. Where's my little teddy bear? We are still alive. There you are, little buddy. Hit that like button on your way in. We're going to talk about the game from yesterday, obviously. There you go. I'm just so happy. I think I was so stressed yesterday for this game that honestly I didn't really have anything else in mind. Oh my lord! But hey, I'm glad we're here. Good morning, Chad. Dolphins beat the Browns 20-3 to stay alive for the playoffs, guys. We needed this so bad. What's up, Aquavision? Good morning. Good win last night, I know. And Huntley. I like that, Revo. Good morning, Mean Green. Good morning, Miss Fins. Happy Victory Monday. Good morning. What up, everybody? Bills? Welcome, buddy. Welcome. Listen, let's get into it. I got like a million stuff to do. So today we're gonna enjoy ourselves and we're gonna discuss this. But guys, I know everybody makes fun and says, "Oh, here comes the hopium dealer," but I mean, if there's a chance, I'm gonna talk about it. And guess what? The Dolphins still have a chance. Everything we needed to happen this weekend, ladies and gentlemen, happened. We needed the Broncos to lose, they lost. We needed the Colts to lose, they lost. And we needed us to take care of business and win. And we did, ladies and gentlemen. And Tyler Huntley, man, he did his thing. Good morning, Delusional. Tyler time, baby. Tyler time. The Twin big man. Pretty much. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Joe Riz. Good morning. Miss Fencer, shipment arrived 12 pallets of hopium. Thank you, Aquavision. Guys, if you don't know, Aquavision does logistics for me. So appreciate you for letting us know our new supply has arrived. I love this. Guys, hit that like button for us, guys. Hit that like button. I can't. I think I'm so happy and kind of nervous at the same time because, stuff happens, but I got to do it, guys. Huntley fills in for injured Tagovailoa leads Dolphins past Brown 20-3 to keep playoff hopes alive. Tyler Huntley stepped up in for Tua and stepped up for the Dolphins, according to the AP. Guys, there were a couple of things I noticed in this game that I was like, thank you. It's about time. And funny enough, specifically the guys I mentioned yesterday, sorry, the specific guys I mentioned yesterday to watch out for these guys. These are the guys that are going to be highlighted. Were exactly the guys highlighted by the Dolphins. And we managed, guys. Sorry, give me a second. Oh, my God. Okay, that's better. We managed to make it happen, guys. We did. We absolutely did. The same guys I mentioned we were going to stay alive and that we needed were highlighted. One thing I loved about the offense, they didn't give up. They kept going, kept moving the chains, and kept scoring. You see it here. We couldn't get the tutty. We got a field goal. We took the points. First quarter, second quarter, third and fourth quarter. We were able to capitalize and finally get those touchdowns. Now, were there even more opportunities for us to get touchdowns? Absolutely. Absolutely. But we did what we had to do, which was continue to score points, allow for our defense to be able to do their job, and our offense allowed us to do that. But I thought this defense was trash. This defense was trash. That's what I was told. I was told this defense was trash. Okay, there you go. I told you so is out. Field goal by Sanders. Field goal by Sanders. Huntley rushing in. And then that Jonu pass to seal the deal. It was phenomenal, guys. Huntley, 2 of 25. And I say 25 because he had the little spike thingy. So we don't really count that one. 225 yards, 1 touchdown. Dorian Thompson, 24 47, 170 yards, 1 interception. Tyler Huntley, 7 carries, 52 yards, 1 touchdown. Foreman, 13 carries, 49 yards for them. And Tyreek Hill, welcome back, Tyreek. 9 receptions, 105 yards. Jerry Jeudy, 12 receptions, 94 yards. We were favored by 3 points, guys. Beat them by 17. There was one little tiny part when they had an opportunity to maybe perhaps beat us. And then that sucker was gone. Oh, Lord. Okay. So you can see what I see, right? This is pretty much the exact same. And this is why I still have Dorian Thompson and Tyler Huntley over there in pictured today, because they're essentially the same quarterback. Both backups. One's a little bit more experienced than the other, but regardless, the same quarterback, same outcome. 280 yards for the Dolphins, 276 for the Cleveland Browns. 18 first downs for the Dolphins, 18 first downs for the Browns. Two differences here. Number one, 2 turnovers by the Brown. That beautiful interception by Dodson, man, that was awesome. And then that punch on forced fumbled and recovery by our boys. That's what one of the major differences in these two games. The other one being when we needed our quarterback to extend plays, I don't think anybody was worried about Thompson running with the ball and being able to extend those plays. I sure didn't. I was ecstatic. What's up? Good morning, Insanity. Welcome. Welcome. Hooked Up Joe, one of our awesome members. Fins up, fellow Fins fans. Yes. I'm so happy we're alive. Lance, welcome. Huntley has more running yards with a touchdown than Tua all year. Two different quarterbacks, but yes. Malik Washington played well. Yes, he did. What's up, G Man? Welcome, welcome. Isn't it just a different feeling when your QB hits the wide receiver in stride? Great point. Great point, man. I can't see the Kansas City beating Denver in Denver with their backups. Mahomes won't play. You never know. You never know. Um, what up, Michelle? Welcome. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, repping the Miss Finn shirt today. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you. We needed this, guys. Look, time of possession was pretty much the same, 30 minutes for each. I will tell you this. I like that 4 o'clock slot. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like that 4 o'clock slot. I did. But let's actually go to, okay, it's not gonna let me do it there. Let's go to the box office. Guys, this team, man. 22 of 26, even though it was really 25. O line was rough. O line was rough today, or yesterday. We really didn't help out our quarterback whatsoever. And what's most interesting, we've been a better run blocking O line than pass blocking O line as of late. But I don't know, they just couldn't do it. And you know what? What's interesting? Even though this O line played bad, somehow the quarterback was still able to make plays. I said this because I was actually watching the game in the office because all the kids were playing video games. Sounds like whatever. You guys take all the TVs. I watched the game in my office with, like, I had TDN1, the Finns tailgate, and other. And I was listening to both broadcasts. I wasn't listening to the TV because lames. But I was totally watching the game like that, and I was putting in both chats. One key difference is Tyler Huntley is going north and south versus east and west. Don't get me wrong, we still had a couple screens like always. But everything I saw from, not everything, but most of the things I saw from Tyler Huntley, they were north and south. Even a few outside the numbers too. What I liked is that he kept seeing his eyes down the field. He kept looking to his receivers, to his options, and even so, even when Miles Garrett was still coming for his neck, he took some hard hits. He was also able to scramble out of the pocket and throw the wide receivers in stride. It's it's interesting. I know a lot of people are saying Miss Fins. Of course, he was good. It was the Browns. They suck. Browns are not good. We know this. They're 3-13 for a reason, but that's because of their offense, not because of their defense necessarily. They still have a pretty decent defense. But putting into perspective, I'm gonna do like I always do. Yeah, they're a bad team. We are a mid team. We're an average team. 500 team. Finally, guess what? The Browns are a bad team. I mean, there's no other way of putting it. But we did what we were supposed to do: beat a bad team, and we took care of that. We took care of that. We were still able to take care of our opponent like we were supposed to do. Even Ancient, he carried the ball, averaged 2.5 per carry, but was still able to run the ball. There was that fourth and what was it, 4th and 1 or 4th and 2? No, it was a 4th and inches. I was very upset we did not put in like Jeff Wilson Jr. and try to do some trick play with Achan. Ended up giving the ball turnover on downs where I was like, why? Or even I literally put this on on the chat. I was like, Huntley is not Tua, do a QB sneak. Because I was so mad. I'm like, why would you were 6 inches away from the first down? Do a QB sneak. I know we're not used to it. But everybody knows how to do a QB sneak. Come on. Everybody knows how to do a QB sneak. Why did we not do a QB sneak? That right there upset me. Because we don't. It wasn't Tua there. We didn't have to worry about him getting injured. Like, why are you doing a trick play on 4th and inches? Like, the world knows you're going to be doing a QB sneak. Do a QB sneak. Or if you're going to be doing a random play, at least pretend like you're going to QB sneak it and then, hand the ball off or something like that. Like, it was just bad. It was just bad. There's no other way of putting it. It was just bad. And then those 2 challenges. The first one I agree with. The second one, oh, Christ. Not a good look. This man is 4 for 18 in his career in challenges. Lord. But the guys I told you to watch out for, the main guys we needed. Man, and I almost pegged it too. I said we have to have elite Tyreek. I said Waddle too, but again, this was 5 hours before the game started, so obviously we didn't know who was inactive or not. Found out Waddle was going to be inactive, right? But I said we have to have elite play from our players, from our top players. In order for us to have a good game. I said Tyreek's got to go and Water got to go. Let's say they each get 8. They got to go 8 for 8 or 7 for 8. At least 6 or 8. The man went 9 for 9, 105, 11.7 per. His longest was 25 points. A yard, sorry. It's exactly what we needed from our top guy, and we got it. Tyreek came out and balled. This time, unlike other times that we've had our backups, Tyreek actually showed up. And you know what? I think this team won despite our head coach, in my opinion. Because some of the play calling almost like, what? What are we doing? And I knew it, and I said, we're gonna need from River Craycraft, and mark my words, one thing Huntley loves to use is their tight end, and Look at Janu, 3 of 4 and a touchdown. Malik Washington, I said it. We need from our young guys. I get it. You don't want to what do you call it? You you don't want to throw the rookies there in such an important date, but you're gonna have to do it when you don't have people available. And guess what? We didn't have Waddle. Malik stepped up. 4 of 5, 41 yards. But there were 41 yards in key moments. We needed to keep the ball going. We needed to keep moving the chains. And when we needed it most, our quarterback was able to extend plays. God, it just makes me so happy. It just makes me so happy. And holy smokes, God, yes. Um, Huntley fumbled once, recovered it, picked it up, and still was able to throw the ball in stride. Like, it felt good. And then after that fourth fumble, Deshaun Hand caught that other one. But man, oh man, even this defense. Now you see why I don't rag on the defense. Now I had this game going 30-17. I said the defense has to play out of their minds. They're still going to have to do way better than what they're normally doing. So if they can at least do 17 like they did the week before, we should be able to win this game. But I said it and I've said it for weeks now. If the Dolphins offense doesn't score 30 points, we don't win these games. Well, guess what? Dolphins defense has been outperforming itself. Hell, it's been outperforming the league. 3 points? If I'm not mistaken, that's the least amount allowed of points all weekend. Nobody was shut out. Except, sorry. Nope. Even the Jets scored 14 points. They were shut out until the end. So this is the least amount of points allowed all weekend. The defense outperformed themselves, man. They did what they were supposed to do. It's a bad team we went up against, and they showed that it was a bad team. They were opportunistic. They kept their hands, active hands. And guess what? I saw a lot of pass deflections, several QB hits. We got a sack, Agba, what up? And Dotson with that pick, man. Dotson has been playing. He stepped up. He stepped up. And I asked my mom to pray for me and the Dolphins. That's the real reason why we won. Um, but yes, it was the defense did what they were supposed to do. Like they did it better than what I was expecting. Because I had them giving up, even though 17 points is still better than their average for the year. They did way better than that at 3 points. Now, were there opportunity for the Browns to score? Yes. And we still were able to capitalize and still stop them. But guess what kept happening? Our offense kept rewarding our defense by scoring. What a concept, people. What a concept. I mean, what up, Adam S. in the building? Welcome, welcome. One of our awesome members. Hello, Nene. Welcome to Tony. I see you. I don't know why you're upset. The Dolphins won, baby. We're happy. Good morning, Ronnie. Welcome. I see you. Huntley unlocked Tyreek. Yeah. But our defense did good, man. Our defense did good. Our defense did good. And you know what? I think the one guy that I was most nervous about was Miles Garrett. And I was right. The man was everywhere. He was everywhere. Dorian Thompson, 24, 47, 170. 3.6 average, an interception. He got the one sack that we gave him. But man, oh man, where's this guy? Yo, Miles Garrett was all over the place. Look at this. 4 tackles, all four of them solo. 2 sacks, 3 tackle for loss, and 2 QB hits. That was the one main guy in their defense that I was most worried about. With reason. He did exactly what I thought he would do. Be disruptive. But guess what? Our quarterback was able to overcome that. He was. Now, in their offense, I knew there was only really 2 guys to really worry about: Jerry Jeudy and Jerome Ford. Now, Jerome Ford did leave because he got injured. He still was able to get 6 carries for 22 yards. Now, Deontay Foreman, congrats to him. He carried the rest of the load, 13 carries, 49 yards. But you can tell, I mean, it took 4 guys to get to 100 yards. We weren't really trying to, let their running game beat us. Jerry Jeudy, do your stuff. He had double the amount of targets, actually triple the amount of targets than anybody else, and caught double the amount from anybody else. He had almost 100 yards, Jerry Jeudy. But our passing defense, they did their stuff. We stopped them. We slowed them down. We didn't allow for them to gain yardage like that. Again, you can say what you want. You can be mad all you want. This Dolphins offense, they did their job, and that defense did their job even better. This truly was a game won by the defense and our quarterback. Look at this. We punt. We get the ball first. We punt. They punt. Thank you. Thank you, defense. How do we reward that punt? We scored the field goal. I know it should have been a touchdown, but we scored the field goal. We give up a field goal. Okay, cool. What does the offense do? They punt. Why? Here comes the defense again to help us out. Force a punt. What do we do? Another punt. Okay, defense, let's go ahead and step up. Here comes that interception, man. Dutson, right in the middle. How does our offense reward us? -9 yards and a punt. We can't be having that. We were lucky this was a really bad team we were going up against, but we can't have that, guys. We got to have our Dolphins offense put up points. And man, oh man, in that first half, it was rough. Turnover on downs by the Browns. Thank you, defense. Offense, finally, we got a field goal. Second half. Now we're cooking, baby. Force them to punt. How do we get rewarded? Touchdown! By who, you might ask? Oh, let's take a look at this. Tyler Huntley scrambles right in for 13 yards. Touchdown! Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought that Huntley was actually gonna get out. When he scrambled, I thought he was actually gonna go to the sideline. But when I saw this man lift the ball over the defender, and then shimmy his way and throw himself to the end zone, I was like, I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm so happy my quarterback was able to make that happen. That was a beautiful touchdown. And at no point was I worried, oh my God, he's going to be out for the rest of his life. Nope. Oh, thank God. Thank God we got that touchdown. What does that defense do? You know what? Thank you for inspiring us. Here's a punt, baby. Let's go. Dolphins, come on, man. We got to capitalize on this puppy. Punt. Then you know what? It's okay. It's okay. Dolphins. We're going to force a fumble. Boom. Force a fumble. Then we give it up on downs. I just don't understand. But it's okay. Remember, these two teams very similar with their backup quarterbacks. Okay, fine, whatever. Turnover and downs by us, then by them. We punt the ball, they punt the ball. We punt the ball some more. We make them turnover on downs. But finally, I like this. I like that we didn't really give up on this play. This is major because we didn't have to score this touchdown. But I like that after we forced them to turn it over on downs. 4 plays, 21 yards, 18-second play. And the Dolphins were able to score that touchdown. I love it. Force them to turn it over and down, and then poof, nailed it to win that game. That was awesome. What up, Nightshade? 33 degrees next week. It's okay. Tyler Huntley's playing. I'm not worried about it. Huntley gave me hopium, says Lance. I agree. I agree. And talking about that, let me be honest with you guys. I gotta go full for this one, guys, ladies and gentlemen, because I was asked this yesterday. Miss Phins, who do we play next week? You know, with everything on the line. Now the only thing the Dolphins need is two more things. Number one, Broncos have to lose versus Kansas City. It's the first one. And then the Dolphins have to win the game. But guess what's out here, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, excuse me. I think the NFL really was waiting to see. Okay, what is Miami gonna do before they really? Because they did not release that the Week 18 schedule till after our game. If you looked at it when they released it, it was more of okay, Miami's definitely winning this game. Let's go ahead and do it. I think they already had an idea of what they wanted to do, but they got it confirmed once they saw okay, Dolphins are winning this game. Guys, thank you, Lord. I almost feel like the NFL's is like, come on, Dolphins. Come on, Dolphins. We do good, you guys do good. We do good when you guys do good. Come on, Dolphins. Come on. People love you. Let's please give us something to root for. Who knew winning would make that happen, right? But guys, I got the schedule up. Which, by the way, I already knew what the Saturday night game, the Sunday night game was going to be. Spoiler alert: Detroit, Minnesota, of course, was going to be the Sunday night game. Like, come on, man. Either you win the division and the number one overall seed, which I predicted that 4 weeks ago. I'm like, no, 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 no. Watch. That game right there is going to be for the division and the number one seed. No, Miss Fitz, look at what the Eagles are doing. Hush it, people. That game, week 18, is going to determine either Detroit or Minnesota are going to be the number one team overall with their first round bye, and are going to win the division. The other team is going to be number 5. Poof, that's exactly what's going to happen. We'll see. At this point, that's going to be a hard game to do League Wide Wednesday, but I can't wait to do it. Even though it's going to be League Talk Tuesday, because the first day of the year, guys, that belongs to me. That's a holiday for me, so I don't ever work. Monday, or not Monday, that first day of the year. Nah, that's for me. So get your stories and all your stuff from someone else. This Wednesday, there is no Miss Fins in the morning. So League Talk Tuesday is back for second week in a row, baby. And we're going to have that puppy tomorrow. Hopefully, color shows up this time. But guys, this is so NFL to keep it juicy. Let me show you what they did. And again, just so you know, 4 o'clock games tend to be more meaningful. They're like mini, like good games. You know what I mean? 1 o'clock games, you're just trying to bury the team in there. You know what I mean? It's like, we gotta play games. So yeah. Um, but here it is, guys. Alkovich said, Miss Finch, you streaming all week? Yes, except Wednesday. First day of the year. That's all. That's all. Um, that day is special to me specifically. I do not do anything, work or anything that particular day. So yeah, I get 2 first days of the year, twice a year. So Rosh Hashanah and the regular New Year's. There you go. Um. So yeah. So Wednesday morning, no. But you're funny. Okay, no stream on National Hangover Day. Nah, that's not because of that. It's I have to start off the year the way I like to start off the year. So, but yeah, guys, look at this Minnesota Detroit game. Of course, that was gonna be the Sunday night game, but look how funny the NFL is. They know 3 teams are involved in this: Bengals, Broncos, and Dolphins. Bengals need 2 things to happen. Number one, they need the Broncos to lose and the Dolphins to lose. Oh, yeah, number one is, and number two, Dolphins losing. Bengals win, they get in. Those 3 things. So Bengals need Dolphins to lose and Broncos to lose, and they have to win. Okay? And that game, BT Dubs, it's going to be played Saturday night, guys. So by Saturday night, which I actually have Pittsburgh winning this game, we'll know whether the Bengals are going to be in it or not, or have an opportunity. Regardless, Pittsburgh, this game right here will determine whether Pittsburgh, um, okay, real quick scenario, and this stuff is for tomorrow, but I'm going to give it to you right now because it's all playoff. What up, Bones? Welcome. I see you, man. Um, if Baltimore loses to Cleveland, divisional stuff, leave me alone. If Baltimore loses to Cleveland, which it can happen, they've already lost to them once. I don't think it'll happen, but if they do, let's say for some reason, and Pittsburgh wins versus the Bengals, Pittsburgh wins the division, they'll go up to 3, and Baltimore will be at 5. Right now, Baltimore's at 3, on top of the division because they beat Pittsburgh, but Pittsburgh has a tiebreaker over them because they have a better conference record than Baltimore. So if they both end up in the same record at the end of the year, Pittsburgh will be the divisional winner. So this is why Saturday, it's literally for the entire AFC North right here. This is why. So you can expect that to be ridiculous because this is all the same division on Saturday, which actually I kind of like. I'm not gonna lie. And so that takes care of the Bengals. Obviously, the Bengals have to win just to get an opportunity. Then the Dolphins are kind of in the same predicament as the as the Bengals, except all we need is two things. We have to win and Broncos have to win. I mean, lose. Sorry. We have to win, Broncos have to lose. Now, Kansas City looks like they have already locked up the number one overall seed. I don't think that they're gonna sit out the starters, but they probably will, more than likely. If I'm Andy Reid, I'd let them play at least a quarter. And treat it like a preseason game because it is too too much time off between here because they're already gonna have the week after that. Actually, they're gonna have the week after that off. You don't want to have 2 weeks off. Teams, it just you have to have real football going for your main guys. So don't be surprised if they play maybe like a quarter or at least a couple of series, right? Or they could just completely sit out. I mean, it's not like they're the back-to-back Super Bowl champs or nothing. Anywho, now Bo Nix and the Broncos, they have to win this game to get into the playoffs. That's all they got to do. They just got to win. They're in the playoffs. They solidify the seventh seed. But if by some miracle, Kansas City with their backups beat the Broncos and the Dolphins beat the Jets, we're in, guys. So that hopium I've been slinging for the last 4 or 5 weeks, this is it. This is it. Like this is it. This is it. There's nothing else. Like talk about win and get in. We've been dealing with this with the Dolphins for the last 5 years. Win and get in. Win and get in. Win and get in. And we never win to get in. If I'm the Dolphins, I'm gonna write the hot hand. Tyler Huntley is playing next week for me. And the other thing too, I'm giving my starting quarterback, Tua Tagovailoa, an extra week to rest his hip. I want to make sure he is fully healthy. It's the Jets, guys. It's another bad team. We should win this game. There's zero need for us to win this game. And if our defense continues to play the way they play versus the last 2-3 weeks versus the opponent on week 18, and we manage to win this game, guys. At one point we were 2-4, then 2-6. We're 8-8. We are a hope and a prayer away from making the playoffs when we should be making the playoffs. To get destroyed in the first round, because obviously that's what everybody expects, right? But what if, just hear me out, what if somehow, some way, Pittsburgh does beat and we beat and Kansas City beats them? Who do we end up meeting, ladies and gentlemen? Of course, our nemesis, the Buffalo Bills. And you know what? I'm okay with that. What else? It's not like we don't always end up going against. Listen, the Buffalo Bills are the Phil Mickelson of the AFC. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. They're gonna continue to always be the bridesmaid. Period. Always a bridesmaid, never the bride. The Phil Mickelson, number two, never number one. It is what it is. And guess what? Dolphins going up to Buffalo to beat them? Come on, man. We're not going to win. Or at least that's why everybody says we're not. But what if we do? Go down this hopium a ladder with me for a second, okay? Let's say we beat the Jets. Broncos lose to the Chiefs. Chiefs go 16-1. Week 1 of the playoffs, Dolphins, wild card weekend. Poof, go to Buffalo. Somehow, some way, we beat Buffalo. Don't ask me how. It's 3% chance. I gotta give them 3% chance. We beat Buffalo. Pittsburgh beats the Texans, and the Harbaugh Bowl again. I don't know. I actually think uh, Chargers could beat the Ravens. Actually, that'd be interesting. But let's say Ravens beat them, right? Then it's what? Miami versus the Chiefs, and Pittsburgh going all the way up to Baltimore. Then let's say somehow, some way, Pittsburgh beats Baltimore. We already know they can beat them. That's even though they just lost to them. That's what they Baltimore is 2 out of the last 11 games. Please, Pittsburgh owns Baltimore. Let's just say Baltimore wins, right? And then somehow a miracle happens, and the Dolphins beat the Chiefs on a 61-yard field goal by Jason Sanders. No time left. And you've got the Dolphins traveling to Pittsburgh for the AFC Championship. Oh my God. Oh my God. First of all, I'm going there. Even if I have to take out a loan, I will personally be there because that would be crazy. It'd be insane. And then I might, for the first time ever, actually put a bet on the Dolphins winning because it's just when else am I going to? I know we're going down deep in this rabbit hole. Just join me for a second. And let's say, elements and all, the Dolphins somehow managed to beat the Steelers. Mind you, 3% chance of any of this happening, which is pretty much no, right? And the Dolphins make it to the Super Bowl. Guys. You know, funny enough, the Dolphins have done this again before. We've gone to the Super Bowl with our backups QBs and our starting QBs. So, and I won the Super Bowl. Yeah. Guys, there's a chance. And then I have to go to the Super Bowl because the Dolphins are in the Super Bowl. Versus the Minnesota Vikings, ladies and gentlemen. Holy smokes. Can you imagine, people? That would be insane. Yeah, I said the Vikings, even though I still got the Lions going all the way. But hey, you never know. You know what I mean? Can we be the 2007 New York Giants? Ooh, I don't know, but hey, a girl can dream. Okay. Listen, guys, was this a good game? Yes, it was. Tyler Huntley solidified himself as a good QB. I will give this one little thing to McDaniel. Thankfully, he didn't fully put Huntley in the Tua Tagovailoa blender. He gave him some of the plays he can actually do, but honestly, it was more QB play of outperforming his own coach at this point, from my understanding and the way I see it. I'm very happy with what I saw by him, and yeah, I'm going with Huntley next week too. Give Tua more time to rest. Give Tua more time to rest. Now, everything works out. We're in the playoffs after that. We're gonna have to revisit this. Do you continue with the hot hand or do you go back to Tua? That'll be intense. But ladies and gentlemen, the Dolphins did it. We stayed alive. Anyways, guys, take care. I will catch you tomorrow for League Talk Tuesday. Mwah! Dolphins, I love you. We made it. I'm so happy. Let's go. Bye bye.